Hey, welcome back. I'm Rahana, and we are playing more of Gakuen Heaven 2. We're on Joker's route and trying to kind of fill in the pieces of the common route that correspond to Joker. So there's a little bit more to continue with here. And this video will contain 3 short scenes that are Joker specific, but I didn't want to skip them or leave them out. There are some things that I'm just kind of skipping over where the choice you make only affects a couple of lines of dialogue and it's not really a big change, but for the scenes where you actually have some interaction with Joker one-on-one, I want to be sure I include those. So this will be kind of maybe a little bit awkward as I kind of jump around, and I'll let you know what happens in between so it's not too disjointed. But again, if you check the other playlists that I have, there is one with the full common route that has Tomo's specific choices instead of Joker's, in case you need a refresher on what's going on in the background here. So the first time is going to be June 1st. Actually, these are all June 1st. And this is after Dr. Matsuoka has come up to Yuki and said, "Hey, your armband's missing." And Yuki's thinking, who should I talk to find it? You can see that if you look at Yuki's sprite here, he is indeed missing his armband. So we will ask Joker.
確かジョーカーさんとは朝寮ですれ違ったような。
Well, we passed by each other this morning at the dorm.
ジョーカーさんなら何でも知ってそうだし、聞いてみるか。
Joker seems like he knows everything, so I'll ask him. And if he says he doesn't remember seeing it, I'll just go back to my dorm and search there.
腕章?
Armband?
はい。今日どこかでなくしちゃったみたいで。
Well, it seems I lost it somewhere today.
見かけませんでしたか?
Have you seen it?
あのね、エース君。
So he's a little bored here. Ace-kun.
はい?
なんで僕が君の落とし物のことまで知ってると思うのかな?
Why would you think that I would know about your lost items?
朝寮ですれ違ったから、その時につけてたかどうか、ジョーカーさんなら覚えてるかもって。
We passed each other this morning in the dorm, so I thought maybe you'd remember if I had it on or not.
あのさ、ユキ君。君は僕のことなんだと思ってる?
Just what do you think I am?
え?
Huh?
確かに僕はこの学園のエースになった君に興味がある。
It's true that I'm interested in you since you became the ace of the school.
だけど僕は君のストーカーじゃないし、ましてや記録係でもない。
But I'm not your stalker, and I don't keep your records.
僕に頼れば便利な道具を出してくれる猫型ロボット並みに何でも解決してくれるとでも思った?
Did you think that if you asked me, I could solve everything the same as a cat-shaped robot who brings out convenient items? So obviously he's talking about something, and this is a reference to Doraemon. And if you take a quick look on Wikipedia, you will find out everything you need to know. But basically Joker's like, I can't just pull out the solution to your problem from wherever, hammer space, right? He's like, it's your own thing, so deal with it.
僕は君に便利なように立ち回る義理はないんだよ。
I have no duty to be walking around for your convenience. So he seems awfully cold right now. It makes you kind of wonder, what's going on there? What's up with Joker being so cranky all of a sudden? It's like, woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning or something. Oh, and by the way, with him making weird references to stuff, I don't know if this is the first time, but it's definitely not the last. There's another one later on that's pretty funny.
それはまあそうですけど。
Well, that's true.
でも僕がそうしたくなるくらい君が僕の興味を引いたのなら話は別。
But if you draw my interest so much that I want to do things for you, then it's a different story.
その時は僕の持てるすべての力を使って君をバックアップしてあげるけど。
At that time, I'll use all the strength I have to back you up.
というわけで、今の僕に聞くのはお門違い。
But right now, you're barking up the wrong tree, so it's that rivalry between the student council and Duroc at this point. It's just not been bridged well enough yet for Joker to feel like he wants to help you.
そうですか。
I see.
でもその腕章、本当になくしちゃったのなら、早めに探した方がいいよ。
But if you really did lose the armband, you should hurry up and look for it.
じゃないと、
If you
誰
don't,
かが拾って、そいつがエースになっちゃうかも。
and someone else picks it up, that person might become ace.
また冗談を。
Oh, you're joking again.
そうなったとしても、そいつが面白いやつなら、ま、いっか。
Well, even if that happens, if they're an interesting person, it's fine.
でもつまらないやつがエースになったら厄介だな。
But it would be annoying if a boring person becomes ace.
そうですね。生徒会長になるならそれなりに頼りがいのある。
Well, that's true. If they're going to become the student council president, they should be someone reliable.
そういう意味じゃないよ。
That's not what I meant.
え？
Huh?
つまんないやつがなったら僕が遊べないだろ。
If it's someone boring, I can't play with them.
だから早く探しなよ。
So hurry up and find it.
僕はまだ君と遊んでいたい気分だからさ。
I still feel like playing with you.
はあ。
So that's interesting. He still sees Yuki as a plaything, a toy, someone to entertain him. Not a friend that he wants to help yet.
というわけだから、まあせいぜい頑張って。
Anyway, do your best.
はい。
じゃあね。
Bye. Well, I thought it would work out if I asked Joker, but he made light of me, so he still doesn't trust Yuki enough to really assist him in this. Plus, with the opposition between their two groups, it's only natural that he really wouldn't want to help you. Alright, so we're going to
どのデータをロードする？
skip ahead to another scene, which takes place later in the same day. And I'm really only including this one because it's funny. This is when Yuki goes back to the cafeteria after school. They've done the whole thing where they found out that Tomo's the director and they busted into the office and Joker and Takuto stayed behind to make a plan with Tomo and all that stuff has gone down. And now Yuki has come back by himself because, oh, you know what? It was Joker and Kuya who stay. Takuto makes Chiba and Yuki go back because they're innocent boys. They shouldn't get involved in that. But Yuki's come back. He's going to the cafeteria to eat, and he's decided to hang out with the other students rather than kind of go off and brood by himself. And at this point, he's being asked about... he's had all sorts of different suggestions about things that could have happened to his armband. And the one that he's going to follow up on here is about my fan. Sonoda suggested that maybe a fan of Yuki's is responsible for the missing armband. I don't even think this one is necessary for Joker's route, but it's just funny, so...
俺のファンなのかな？
My fan?
この場合、ファンっていうより、もうちょっとディープだろうけど。
Well, in this situation, it may be a little deeper than just a fan.
君に思いを寄せてるやつとか。
Like, someone who's in love with you.
それって俺のことを好きってことですか？
Are you saying there's someone who likes me? I love Yuki's look here. He just does not... He's like, oh my god.
好きな子のものが欲しくて、思い余って盗むなんて、よくあることだろ。
Well, wanting something that belongs to the person you like, it's pretty common.
まさかここは男子校ですよ。
Yeah, so someone was like, it just kind of happens. You like somebody, you're tempted to steal something of theirs, right? It's this little token of affection. And Yuki says, well, it can't be. This is a boys' school.
外から女の子が侵入してたら誰かが気づきますよ。
Someone would notice if a girl snuck in.
俺は他校なんて、一言も言ってないけど。
Did I say even one word about it being someone from outside school?
だってここは男子校。
But this is a boys' school.
君を好きなのは異性ってわけじゃないかもしれないだろ。
The person who likes you doesn't have to be the opposite gender.
やだな、園田さん。冗談ですよね。
Stop, Sonoda. You're joking, right?
いや、単純に可能性の問題。
No, it's just a question of simple possibility. Hey, it could happen, right?
お願いですから、冗談だって言ってくださいよ。
Please tell me it was a joke.
いいわない。
I won't.
園田さん。
So I just included that because I like that little scene there. You notice that it's always Sonoda who seems to be kind of hitting on Yuki or teasing him about things like that? Makes you wonder.
どのデータをロードする？
Alright, so we'll load the last scene for this video. Yuki has gone back to his room at night and he's trying to decide who he wants to send an email to about all the events of today, which includes finding out that Tomo's the director. We'll email Joker.
と、これでいいかな。
Well, I wonder if this is okay.
よし、送信と。
And send.
送ったことは送ったけど。
Well, I sent what I sent,
これ
but
からどうしたらいいんだろう。
what should I do now?
ほんと、今日はいろいろありすぎた。
Too many things happened today.
じっとしてると、また嫌な考えが浮かんできそうだ。
Just staying still like this, I'm starting to get a bad feeling.
今日はもう寝た方がいいのかな。
I should hurry up and go to
この
bed.
時間からじゃ大したことできないしな。
Can't really do anything at this time.
そもそもそんな気にもなれないし。
And anyway, I don't feel like it. So, just as before, Yuki's overwhelmed by all the revelations and troubles of this day. But he gets an
メー
email.
ル。ジョーカーさんだ。返信早っ。
It's from Joker. That was
って
fast.
いうか返事くれるんだな。
But he answered.
今日は楽しかったね。これからどんなことになるか久しぶりに興奮してる。こうなったら不安がるんじゃなくて君も楽しめばいいんじゃない？僕ならそうする。アクシデントなんていうサプライズはそうそう起こらないか
A
ら。
little bit of a long message here.
せっかくなら楽しんだもの勝ち。そう思えば案外なるようになるよ。
So he has some interesting advice for you about the things that have happened today. The subject is let's have fun. And he says, today was fun. It's been a long time since I've been this excited, wondering what's going to happen. Since this sort of thing has happened, don't worry. Why don't you have fun too? That's what I'm doing. Since that surprise that you would call an accident is not going to happen right away, referring to the closing of the school. Remember, the one who has fun is the winner. If you think that way, things might turn out unexpectedly. So it's a very Joker-like email. Just kind of roll with things and enjoy them.
ってジョーカーさんらしいな。こんな状況なのに楽しんじゃってる。
Well, that's very much like him, having fun even in this kind of
自
situation.
分たちの学園が廃校になるかもって瀬戸際なのに。
Even though it's on the brink of our own school being
さすが
closed.
というか見習うべきというか。
Maybe it's just what I expect from him.
でも
Or
ジョーカーさんの言う通りかも。
maybe I should follow his example. I mean, it's just like he
心配
says.
ばかりしてたってど
If
う
I
にもならないも
worry,
んな。
it doesn't help anything.
案外なるようになるか。
It might turn out unexpectedly, huh?
俺もそう思う。
Alright, I think so too.
なんとかなるって。
It'll work out somehow.
無駄に不安がってるよりこっちの方がよっぽど俺らしいか。
Rather than useless worrying, this is much more like me. So, even though Joker's email was kind of flippant and not really acknowledging the danger that there is here, you know, Yuki's still cheered up by that. So it's good to see him getting along a little better with Joker, and we'll have more opportunities for that. I'm going to end this video here since these all take place in one day. It just makes sense to group them all together. And I'll continue next time with a rather interesting little thing that Joker decides to do for Yuki to cheer him up. So I hope you'll join me for that one, and I'll see you next time.